Hi Virgo, welcome back to Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your October 2019 reading, so let's get right into it. For those of you who have been here before, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. You know I like to change things up a little bit. Don't worry about it. We're still going to be pulling tarot. So let's get a card for your overall energy. Please excuse my dog. So this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get a card for overall energy. Overall energy for Virgo. Beautiful progress. Yes, yes, yes. We love to see that, don't we, Virgo? So you have progress. Look at that. You look gorgeous, Virgo. Go ahead. Last month I saw that you really bossed up and stuff like that. So you're doing really good, okay? And then we have modify, okay? And we have self-love and we have release here, okay? So I feel like there maybe some changes that you're going to be making in October, and that's card 20. So I feel like there could be some choices, you know, that maybe you made already or you're going to be making, you know, just making modifications, changes here and there to help, you know, yourself in regards to, you know, the self-care and the self-love, and releasing, you know, choosing to release the things that no longer serve you. All right, I keep seeing surrender to success, so it's just like right there around the corner, okay? And I'm seeing surrender procrastination. So any of you guys who I've been doing your reading since January, and I've been seeing like that a lot of you all have projects or businesses that you were trying to get off the ground, or something like ideas. And so it's just like, don't procrastinate if any of you all have creative ideas that you want to get going, you know, and projects and stuff, because there is success to be had for you, okay? Let's get a card and see what is it that Virgo should release in the month of October. So we have surrender to wonder and awe, open to the magic of every moment, and sense the awe and wonder and awe of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Okay, so underneath, as an underlying energy, we have surrender comparisons with other people, and surrender negative thinking, surrender to the magic of who you are, okay, and trust your intuition. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, there is something that you want to do, you know, but it's just like, don't compare what it is that you do or who you are to someone else, or to, you know, someone else's ideas, because there is wonder and awe and magic in you. You're unique, you're special. There's something about what you want to do. Even if, like, let's say, for example, you wanted to be a tarot card reader, right? Just for example. Well, there's thousands of, hundreds, or maybe thousands of tarot readers out there on YouTube, but there's something that will stand out about you, okay? Whatever it is for you that you are interested in bringing to life here, okay? So, and it's like, don't think negative about what it is that you are, want your endeavor, whatever it is. Don't try not to think negative about yourself, and just in general too, because we see surrender to the wonder and awe, the magic of every moment. You know, there's something magical about every moment, you know, is what they're saying. So it's like, just keeping that positive attitude, you know, will help you to just go with the flow, even when, you know, things get really rough, as we see things have been really rough for you the last few months, okay? So wow, the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups came out when I tried to take out the cards with the blessings. So I actually feel like that is part of the reading, okay? It's like, because I'm talking to you about, you know, Three of Pentacles energy right now, actually, you know, which is self-mastery and the building of something, you know, commerce and building, you know, like for example with a project, you know, building that business. So it's gonna make you really happy, okay? Now we're going to take a card, and we are going to see what blessings you could expect to come to you in October. I'm seeing like literally a whole new chapter of your life filled with so much joy coming through. And we just saw that come through with the Ten of Cups as well. So let's see what blessings Virgo has coming to them. Okay, beautiful. So we see here, okay, you have the goddess of justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing, okay? So all that injustice that I have been seeing for the last couple of months in your readings, Virgo, maybe it seems like an injustice, but you know what? It's probably grown you much stronger, helped you to be more discerning about who you give your energy to. It's made you wiser. Okay, you're going to make better decisions in in the future moving forward. And like maybe something or someone had to be cleared out because there's just something much more magical and better for you. Okay, so as an underlying energy, we do have the God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection, and this sits side by side with surrender comparisons with other people. Okay, so makes sense, right? All right, let's pull some tarot on these energies and get a little bit further. I am seeing the Death card and I am seeing the Devil card in reverse. So this is telling me that Virgo, it's like there's a cycle that has ended. There's transformation taking place. Yes, with this Ace of Pentacles, there's transformation taking place, and we have released that which is like just wasn't good for us, that we may have felt very bound to, that could have been very toxic in our life. Okay, let's get some tarot out and let's see what's going on with this progress, please, with Virgo. Let's talk about Virgo's progress, more insight into the progress for October. All right, so you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. With that in reverse, it's like, I feel like, I'm going to take one more card here, okay? You have the Temperance in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So for some of you guys, it's like you could be choosing not to take action towards something anymore, and you could be like not investing in it any longer, and just like with the Temperance, realizing that it's all about divine time right now. Okay, it's not the time for whatever it was or it is for you. So it's like maybe this is part of the progress. It's just non-action. Sometimes I'll see this card that says surrender to non-action. So non-action towards something, maybe just slowing things really down a bit, that is actually can be progress in some cases. So yeah, just seeing like someone isn't invested, someone's not taking action towards anything, towards something or someone anymore, and realizing that it's not the time right now, and just also needing to be patient. Okay, with this also you could be dealing with someone else too, right? Where there's progress with the situation, but maybe right now what was I gonna say? Oh, you could have been dealing with a situation where someone wasn't taking action or someone wouldn't communicate and they weren't invested. Okay, and now there could be a lot of progress there with that. Okay, it's going to be different for each one of you because it is general. So let's talk about this surrender to all. That's like a lot of cards, but I did see the Sun card and I did see the Four of Cups. So looking up from cups that might have been empty or not fulfilling us, to see that there is something magical being offered to us. Okay, so you have the Hermit card. This is your own card. Okay, so I feel like this is about the healing, the healing taking place. This person is very wise, the Hermit. Okay, so you could have spent some time in solitude, and maybe the time that you spend in solitude will help to bring about this this magical time. Okay, Six of Swords in reverse. So you could be having a hard time moving away from something, and so maybe this is just talking about trying to find the beauty, you know, in every situation, trying to find where is the magic, like what did I learn, what is it, because with this Hermit coming out, you know, here, this, like I said, this person is very wise. Okay, and this is also about healing, so the magic of the healing that will take place for you, and not just that, please excuse my dog barking, but also the wisdom that came from the situation. Because remember when I said, even though it's like things there could have been injustice that took place, it made you wiser. Okay, that is the wonder and awe of the situation, is that it made you such a wiser individual. Okay, and for some of you, it brought you back to the very magic of your own self, because this is the Virgo. Okay, and you know, he's lighting the way here. Okay, so your way, I feel the way is being lit for you, you know, through this darkness, and something new to come, because I see the new moon there. Okay, this person has the keys. He has keys here. Okay, the keys to the divine wisdom here. So surrender to that. Let's talk about this Goddess of Justice. All right, you have a few cards that came out here. So you have the Devil, you have the Empress, and you do have the Four of Pentacles here coming out. Okay, so I feel like you all have released something that was, like I said, toxic, or maybe there's a Capricorn that could have done an injustice towards you, but you're releasing something. And you know why? Because it's like you see your value, and for some of you guys with the Four of Pentacles, you could be really like guarding yourself from this. Now, where, like I said, the injustice seems to, it seems like an injustice, but it's actually a blessing. With that, it's like I really feel like you guys, like whatever it is that you went through, like it made you like see who you are as the Empress, really value, see your worth and your value here, standing in your value and your worth, seriously. Okay, that is why I feel you released, because you're like, wait a minute, like I'm the Empress, you know. But I do feel, like I said, that the injustice that was done, I feel like it took you into that Empress status, or to realizing the realization that I am the Empress. And so I'm not going to reach beneath myself any longer for people who are selfish, you know, because this Four of Pentacles is also about, you know, selfishness. So I'm no longer reaching beneath myself, you know, and extending myself to the people, you know, who are acting selfishly in my life. And I'm guarding myself, you know, and all of my the fruits of my labor, you know, and just me, myself, guarding myself from these injustices. Okay, you know what too, with the Empress, because in a lot of decks the Empress is pregnant. Okay, so when you give birth to a child, like that takes 9 months to go down, and then how long does it take you to be in labor? Okay, you will be surprised how long some people are in labor. You don't want to hear my story. But I say that to say that the Empress, just like the Emperor, she's reached her status through the toil, okay, that she has experienced, and through her journey and her experiences, which was not always easy. That's how she got to that Empress status, just like that's how he got to that Emperor status. Okay, so what was an injustice grew you into the Empress. Okay, let's get some clarifiers out on the progress. Temperance. Beautiful. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and there's progress with that person. But I feel like this is all about you. The restoration, the healing taking place, the balancing out, you know, of emotions, of energies. Just a lot of healing taking place here. Okay, this is so beautiful. Okay, it really is. For those of you who just felt like so imbalanced. You see, it's like you had the temperance in reverse, and now you have the temperance upright. Or if there were issues in your finance as well. Okay, and again, now you have this King of Wands coming out with the Four of Pentacles. So someone that you were dealing with could very well, okay, I just got angel number 544, and for me that has a lot to do with the angels guiding you through the big changes happening in your life. Okay, so with that King of Wands, Four of Swords up reverse coming out, I feel like you could have been dealing with, very well been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or just, you know, someone with the King of Wands energy, you know, very, very charming, very passionate, maybe very like handsome. You know, could have been a type of ladies type of man as well. But the thing about it is, I feel like this person is having an awakening. Okay, and maybe they want healing there, or there is some healing taking place here, you know, or a balancing of out of something. Now, if it's not about the person you're dealing with, the King of Wands could actually be you as well, taking on this energy, getting your passion back in life, getting your ambition back in life. And with that Four of Swords in reverse, coming out of a time of, you know, like retreat, of like resting in order to heal. Okay, let's talk about this Hermit. You have the Five of Wands here. So with that coming out, I feel like there could have been a lot of conflict around you, and so there's just this need to you know, remove yourself from the conflict, you know. The other thing is, with whatever it is that you want to do, some of you guys might be interested in some type of spiritually based business, or maybe like a teacher or something like that of some sort. What's happening here? Okay, there's a situation here where you may have needed, or do need to seclude yourself from something or someone. Okay, because this is showing me the Hangman. So it's a period of stagnation. Nothing is happening here. Okay, with the Hangman, he's stuck. And so I feel like this is saying to you, there is wonder and awe and magic in the solitude. Okay, I think we've talked about this before. There's magic and wonder in the solitude, especially if there's conflict around you. Okay, because I was gonna say, if any of you wanted to start a spiritual based business, you might be feeling like there's a lot of conflict, like competition there, but there is something wondrous and magic to happen there. But there's a going back and forth of something. Okay, wow. So this is more so about the person that you're dealing with. Because the Seven of Swords just flew the hell out. Okay, so I don't know if that was for the God of justice here with the injustice, or if they're talking about that you need to see the magic and beauty and go with the flow of being in solitude right now, because there's too much conflict and there's deception with someone that you were going back and forth about. Okay, and sacrificing yourself for. So take find the beauty in the solitude from that. Okay, saw Page of Wands in reverse, so that's the delay. Okay, let's get a clarifier for these energies here. You have the Nine of Wands coming out here. So it's like the journey has been long, the journey has been tough. Okay, but you are almost there. Like, you got so beat up and battered on this journey where this injustice has taken place. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, some of you guys could be feeling bitter, you know, angry, and just like, you know, about the situation. But that's why it's saying, like, man, there is some type of blessing here. And you have the King of Wands coming out. So this person who came out over here where the progress is at, okay, and this restoration, whoever this King of Wands is that you may have been dealing with, they really, I feel, committed a lot of injustices. Okay, But again, there's just a blessing here. It's a blessing. You see that your ships are coming in with this Three of Wands. And I see you taking back your offer somewhere, releasing the heartache, leaving someone out in the cold, okay? But there's a cycle that I feel somebody doesn't want to end, especially if you're dealing with like a male with a big ego or a masculine energy with a big ego, okay? But a lot of you guys feel bound to this person. Okay, I see that somebody is going to try to come. I feel like it's this person who they can't let go or you can't let go. They're going to come and try to offer you something. But to me, it looks like, okay, because look at what I'm seeing. See, somebody's holding on real tight and they want to come and try to offer you a cup. But it's a lot of burden with it. Why? Because there's deception there, okay? And there's no victory. Now, the other deck, which you had come out as the underlying energy, is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So we're moving into a different we're moving into a new direction with this, okay? And we are at a crossroads, seeing that there's somebody here that we need to get away from, an energy we need to get away from, okay? We're going to get a card of advice, and this is going to be your last card. You're being advised to go outside. That doesn't mean you drove to work or drove to school, Virgo. That means really get outside. I'm seeing that you have everything you need and to just continue to be receptive, okay? Because remember that Ten of Cups is wanting to find you. So just continuing to be receptive, okay? Get a card of advice for Virgo in regards to these energies. Okay, so you have inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay, okay? And as an underlying energy, we have sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So with this, honestly, like you guys, I feel like the person you were dealing with who caused these problems, you know, who committed the injustices, I really feel like they are having some type of awakening, and maybe they want to heal the situation, and there's progress there, but it's not the time yet for it, you know. It is coming with this Three of Wands, something, but right now you're too, it's like it's just too much, okay? You're very sensitive to any type of, you know, harsh things, okay? So if someone's wanting to come back and heal the situation, just be careful. Just take your time, I'm seeing, and just do what your intuition is telling you, okay? Because the answer is inside you. So if your intuition is telling you right now, I need to kind of be in a period where I'm single and I'm just not dealing with you right now, like I'm secluding myself from you because of the conflict and the injustice, you're right. You're so right about that, because you have this here. But what we see under that too is peace. Don't worry, everything's working out fine. And I'm seeing that, you know, in perfect time. There's no need to worry. Everything's working out beautifully. And your future is very bright here. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine, okay? Just slow down. You're being moved into a new direction, you know, or it's all right. It's okay, okay? There's just some modifications that need to be made, and we need to continue to love ourselves, okay? So these are the messages that I have for you. Please let me know if they resonated, okay? So have a beautiful Libra season. Thank you for your season, and enjoy fall, okay? I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.